EU plots social power grab in attempt to halt divisions as Brexit approaches. The European Union faces becoming even more divided in its scramble to impose itself on societies, and not simply the bank accounts, of the remaining 27 member states. Today's social summit in Gothenburg, Sweden, has been branded as a landmark event for the Union by European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker. Speaking in Gothenburg today, Mr. Juncker said, "Europe is slowly turning the page on years of economic crisis, but it has not yet surmounted the biggest social crisis it has known for generations. The challenges of youth unemployment, inequality and a transforming world of work are ones we all face. In Gothenburg, we have a unique opportunity to seek out common solutions. This should be a landmark moment. With the proclamation of the European Pillar of Social Rights, we are showing our joint commitment to protect and uphold the rights of equality, fairness, and opportunity that we all stand for, and that all citizens are entitled to." Amid divisions across the EU in terms of minimum wage, parental leave and unemployment rates, Brussels is making a push for yet more uniformity. This will involve new policies on workers' rights, such as minimum wage and maternity and paternity leave. But with wide disparities between member states, sweeping changes could cause splits in an increasingly divided union between East and Western nations. Protests have already been held in France over President Emmanuel Macron's social proposals, with thousands marching in Nantes this week. Minimum wage is an issue which shows a divide in Europe. In Eastern Europe, the average monthly wage is just £356. In the UK, on the other hand, monthly minimum salary is 3 times as high. In Luxembourg is 4 times as high. Unemployment rates across the Union also highlight differences Brussels so keenly wants to eradicate. While the EU's average unemployment rate has been dropping solidly since mid-2013, the story is very different for individual states. While the EU's average is now 7.6%, 10 states have higher individual rates. Cyprus, Croatia, Italy, Spain, and Greece all have unemployment rates of at least 10%, with the latter higher than 20%. The same huge gap can be seen in parental leave. Currently, the EU imposes a minimum of 14 weeks maternity leave. However, all but 3 member states have higher domestic minimums. Bulgaria has more than a year available for mothers, with the UK and Ireland offering the second and third highest rates. Only Sweden and Germany match the minimum, with Portugal actually offering less. Mr. Juncker's so-called social pillar is controversial in its intrusion into domestic social policy, but the EU is determined to eradicate division across the bloc. And it believes Brussels owes it to EU citizens, whether they be in Dublin to Dubrovnik, to ensure fair and uniform workers' rights. In Greece, for example, 78% of those polled in a survey by IQ said they did not trust their government when it came to financially sensible policies. Bulgaria, the Czech Republic, Italy, and Poland all scored over 50% in the IQ poll. To leaders in Brussels, this is fair mandate to steer social policies in their desired direction.